my Rockbridge take 5. Ha! Okay. This is the last video I will be uploading to the channel for a while. Like I said before, I'm doing an emotional break, but on with the Rockbridge summary. Monday, it was Mother's Day. I felt bad because I couldn't have dinner with my mother. And I'm sorry, I sound monotone and like I don't care. It's just I've said this like 5 times. And it really gets annoying. Then we had dinner, and then we had worship night, and then we got to know our small groups after that. And then the next day, I pretty much the same thing happened, but with scripture and IDT stuff. And I went to the pool, which was a lot of fun. Like, it was really a lot of fun. And then Wednesday, the same thing happened again, but instead I went to the zip line, and that was fun. I would totally do that 100 times over. And then I also did the rock climbing course. That was fun too. But I really, like, if someone were to ask me to do it again, I wouldn't. Because the third part, literally all you have to do is walk on the line. You have to grab on the ropes, which for some reason my brain can correspond that. And I fell, and I was there for what felt like an eternity. I literally thought I was going to die. Like, I thought it was it. I thought that was the end. I was 100 feet above the ground, like, So I was done. But it was only like 20 minutes or so. But what ended up happening was I got a scar on my finger here, and a bruise on my arm all the way up here. And then Thursday we had a nice little banquet for everyone. All the girls were gone by 3. We all had to go get ready, look nice, makeup, hair, all that jazz, dresses, heels, the whole shebang. Just before I was done, all the guys from my school came over to walk us over the banquet, like gentlemen. Like, they came over to our cabin. They waited for us. They were being proper gentlemen, which was awesome. But, like, they each of them, like, hooked arms with everybody, hooked arms with all the other girls. And I was like, nope. Bye. And then Friday, it was shorter because we had to be out by noon. So we had a mini session for IDT, and then we all had was breakfast and didn't have lunch or anything. Okay. On the way back, we all my chapter, personally it's called the chapter because that's the school thing. We stopped at Chick-fil-A for lunch. It was fun. We got to see everybody for like a little bit before. I got closer with a lot of the people from my chapter, which is great because now I know everybody, which is a lot of fun. And also, I forgot to mention what happened on Wednesday. We had like a 3-hour period where we had to like not talk at all, and I heard a lot of interesting things, like life-changing stuff. Anyway, back to Friday. Yeah. And then they said, right before we left, there was the last worship thing that we had. They were like, oh, a ton of bad stuff is going to happen when you get back. And then literally on the way back, we were literally in like Williamsburg or something. And my friend's car breaks down. The starter stopped, which we figured out, like, people were saying, oh, it's the ignition or whatever. I'm like, nah, it's not. It's something electrical. Like, we eventually figured out with the starter. I ended up calling my cousin, but by that time we had already figured out it was the starter. So anyway, that was a lot of fun. So yeah, that was my week at Rockbridge. And if somebody were to ask me to go back, I would, which I'm planning to next year because they're doing the same event next year, which is going to be amazing. And then if someone were to ask me right now if I wanted to live there, I would. No questions asked. I would ditch everything and just go. Well, yes, there'd be some people I'd take with me, but put that aside, I would live there. Like, just get away from everything, because it was nice to get away from everything that's going on right now. And it was awesome. It was fun while it lasted, but if anything else it did teach me is that you can't run away from your problems forever, and that I'm not, I posted the video the other day with the whole alone thing, but I wasn't exactly alone in my struggles. There was actually a lot of people there who were struggling with the same stuff. With my small group, like I said, it got personal. I can't talk about what happened, but it was awesome, and I enjoyed it, and I would go back if I could. right now. Like, no questions asked. Pack up a bag and leave. So, that was my week at Rockbridge. And this was going to be me about to sign off for the last time for a while because I'm going to be taking a break after this. So, with this, I know I had breaks before, but this time I'm actually announcing it because this time I'm intentionally doing it. The other times I wasn't doing it intentionally. As I said before, I'm taking an emotional break because of everything that's been going on. But for now, this is Dark Huntress signing off. I will see you the next time I start vlogging again. Bye.